Howdy, folks. My name is Marble, and my pronouns are she, her.
My name is Ray, and my pronouns are he, him.
And I'm Mars, and my pronouns are they, them. And it's time to draw a card from the deck of friendship. This is a podcast where each and every week we watch and review an episode of an anime that is based on a real-life game. This episode we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1, episodes 26 and 27.
And episodes they were.
Champion versus Creator, aka Save Mokuba Kaiba versus Pegasus.
Oh, yes. Did we do it? Did we save Mokuba?
I mean, no.
Well, I think that, it's subjective. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't save Mokuba.
There was a clear line.
Yeah, Kaiba got clowned on hard.
No, yeah, in fact, at no point during this episode was I like, maybe we'll save Mokuba.
Yeah, no, there was not even a portion of me that was like, oh, hey, Kaiba can pull this off.
No.
Yeah,
I was I went into this knowing Kaiba was about to just completely get wrecked.
Yeah.
And, yeah,
but what if Kaiba won?
Then the show would be over.
That's the end.
If Kaiba won, and then the show, and there was you just cut off everybody's character arc, just right there.
Yep, and then the show just ends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's Yugi. There's no O. They couldn't afford it.
They couldn't afford the O?
Mm-mm. There's too many letters.
Uh-huh. Okay. Can we compromise? Can we compromise? Because just saying Yugi just sounds like you're talking about the character.
Okay.
Yugi boy.
Could it be Yuo?
Yo, dreamin'. Don't give it up, Yugi, dreamin'. Don't give it up, Taya, dreamin'. Don't give it up, Tristan. Never give it up.
Hey, Pegasus, when are you gonna give me all the covers you did for all the 2000s animes?
I will make that happen for you, Raymond.
I would appreciate that.
Oh God, do I have to do this now?
Yeah. Anyway, brunch later.
What was that reference?
That was the One Piece 4 Kids
okay.
song.
All right. Okay. I never.
Gotta go faster.
Yeah. Gotta go, Yugi.
Let's all rise for the 4 Kids national
anthem.
No.
Say, can you see?
We've broken at least 5 copyright laws.
I mean, Pegasus is American. So.
Yeah. Only an American would raid Egyptian tombs and make an evil shadow game and also like cartoons.
And Victorian European England people, which are direct descendants of... Oh, I see. Okay. I see what you're doing, Marble.
I don't see what I'm doing. I feel like I've lost the plot a little bit.
Speaking
Unlike
of
the plot of this
let's
episode.
Talk about this episode.
It's funny how on the same page we are, but also like miles apart.
That's been us always.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
So this episodes. Can I be honest with you for a second? Can I be honest with you?
You've never been honest with me?
Can I be honest with you for the first time in my life?
Yes.
Everything up to this point in this podcast has been a deception.
Yeah.
And now I am shedding my skin and laying bare everything. And also all my guts are falling out because I took off my skin.
Yeah, thanks.
Ew.
So what, is that the truth?
We've actually been watching Breaking Bad this whole time, and since nobody actually watches the episodes along with us, we've all been taking you on a ride and just describing Breaking Bad.
Yeah, this is actually Breaking Bad.
There's never been a show called Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't exist.
We've been lying to you this entire time. No, during the first episode, during episode 26, I was mostly thinking about getting back to Fire Emblem.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I'm glad you're having a good time with it.
Yeah, me too. I'm so glad you bought it.
And then during the second episode, I was like, wait a second. Hold on now. I gotta be here.
Halfway through the second episode, my brain was taken over by something I like to call Toon World theme.
Yeah. The two words to describe what took over my body. Toon World. Yeah.
Hey.
Literally? Yeah, I went to Toon World.
So the
now
title...
Toon Marble.
If only we titled our episodes, this one would be Fire Emblem Toon World.
Ooh, I like that.
That would be very good, yeah.
Now, let's go to Toon World.
Okay, so here's the thing. I saw Toon World. We're gonna skip ahead real quick, because I need to get this out into the air real quick.
Yeah,
yes.
we'll take care of this plot summary eventually, when we get to it.
We gotta talk about Toon World immediately.
I saw Toon World, and my first thought was Sora's going there.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
The buildings, it looked just like a Kingdom Hearts world in the world map.
It looked like a mix between Kingdom Hearts and Soul Eater.
Yeah.
You know, here's the thing. Can we just do Card Corner now? Because I can't stop thinking about Toon
I
World.
love Toon World.
We're doing
Toon
Card
World.
Corner right now because we gotta talk about Toon World.
Let me open
And we
up
also
Toon
need
World.
to talk about Blue Eyes Toon Dragon.
Yes.
And just everything Toon World related.
Okay,
because
oh
my gosh.
Let me just get. We will get to like actual important plot details in a second, but to catch you up in terms of the duel of what has happened, Kaiba keeps trying stuff, and then Pegasus is like, nah. Actually,
Millennium Eye,
I can
Baby.
read your mind. And has just been wiping the floor with Kaiba this entire time. So then episode 2 starts, and we get to Toon World.
Yeah, he plays the card. He plays the card Toon World.
He plays the card Toon World.
In real Yu-Gi-Oh terms, costs 1,000 life points to use.
But it doesn't say anything. Okay, literally in the real world of Yu-Gi-Oh, in the real world of real life duel monsters, this card does really exist. I guess, but I'm confused because all it says on it is activate this card by playing 1,000 life points.
Right. Well, it seems like any of the Toon cards that you want to play, you have to have
is that
Toon
true?
World on the field in order to use. Because, I opened up Blue Eyes Toon Dragon's card to see what that was about, and it literally says that you can't play it unless Toon World's in play. They also have, here's the thing, they also have a Blue Eyes Ultimate Toon Dragon.
What?
Yeah. It says this card can only be fusion summoned while Toon World is on your side of the field. This card cannot attack in the same turn, blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Oh.
There's a Blue Eyes Ultimate Toon Dragon, but
How many
it seems
Toon
like all the
cards
Toon
are
cards.
There?
I know there's
quite
a
a few.
Toon. Hang on, there's a Toon Dark Magician Girl.
Yep. Isn't there a Toon Mermaid Girl?
Yeah.
of
Toon
some
Barrel
sort?
Dragon, Toon Defense.
Oh my god! Oh, I just looked up Toon Dark Magician Girl.
Yep.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's so adorable.
Yeah, she's really cute.
Oh my god.
So, I was distinctly under the impression, because I thought that I looked this up before this podcast had even started, but I was distinctly under the impression that Toon World was not real.
No.
That's the thing, is the reason I Googled it is because I was like, that's not real. This is some clownery. This is some cartoonery. No, it's not. It's real, and I love it so much. And if I had a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, it would be this. I'm like, here's the thing. I know it's evil, and I know it's Pegasus's dark deeds. Here's the thing. No. It's perfect. I love it so much.
Are Toon decks legal in... I mean, it wouldn't matter with playing with friends.
They've gotta be, right?
I guess.
I guess. Can you really just take people's cards like Pegasus did? Because that's messed up. I don't trust like that.
Yes, you can.
Aw, these Toon cards are so cute.
Toon Goblin Attack Force.
Toon World is
there are so many Toon cards.
Oh, they got Dark Magician also, and he's good. Oh, he's so good. Oh my god, I have to look. Please, Toon Feral Imp. Please, Toon Feral Imp.
Toon Feral Imp.
Yes! Yes!
Wait, Toon
he's
Feral
real!
Toon Feral Imp is real?
Wait, no, this looks fan-made, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely fan-made.
Oh, alright, well...
can't win them all.
Somebody was fan enough of Feral Imp to make a Toon version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Marble!
I'm fan enough to appreciate it.
So this has been Card Corner, and by Card Corner, I mean Toon World.
Toon Corner.
Yeah.
Welcome to Toon.
Wait, before we leave Toon Corner, we do have to. Hey, can you Art Ghost pod a clip of the Toon World theme into this this episode?
I'll go ahead and put a little clip of the Toon World theme.
Welcome to Toon Art Ghost, and we're gonna talk about this theme real quick.
I mean, it slaps.
So good.
It's
so good.
What's your favorite
Slap
part?
City,
I
otherwise known as Toon World.
My favorite part, I think, is right at the end with like the wild, ominous strings.
Yeah, just like all this violin section just comes in, and they're just like, "We're taking you to Toon World. Have fun. It's a nightmare.
I do like.
We're all mad here."
I really like when the bass drops. And get into the clown car, the Toon clown
Welcome
car.
to my twisted mind.
Get into the clown car. Go to what was that? What was the theme park that Kaiba made that I don't remember.
The Hell Zone.
The Hell Zone.
Toon.
Anyway, yeah, this is
Slap City. Slap City, otherwise known as Toon World.
Yeah,
my favorite part was the opening with when the bass drops, and I'm like, "Oh,
that's very
taken
good.
to Toontown."
I mean, that's what gripped me during the episode is like, you know, we're just like watching it, and then he plays Toontown or Toontown. He plays Toon World, and like it immediately takes you for a ride because like the thing is that like the Yu-Gi-Oh OST has been very ambient thus far. Unless they're doing like an AMV that has been inserted into the American release.
Otherwise, they only did the one AMV. I'm so waiting for another one.
It's been very ambient thus far, and we know this is like a climactic duel, and you never get the sense that Pegasus is like worried or scared, and you know he has something up his sleeve, but you're just waiting for like the bomb to drop, and then this is that bomb that drops, and also it just goes off. It just goes off in every way. It's just like it starts off with just like this little bit, like this little bit where it's like bum 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 bum, and immediately goes bum. Oh, it's so good, so amazing. It hits you so hard. Now this track is added in for the English dub. There is an original version of it,
which is I don't know,
which is also good.
It's good. It is
but
not
doesn't
fitting. I'm now playing it ambiently underneath us talking about it.
Yeah,
and
it's a little like it does make me want to dance, but
yeah, it is a good song. It does not scream tune to me.
It makes me want to play a JRPG.
Yeah, this is a JRPG battle. I'm picturing it in the desert.
It's the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
you're still learning what all the menus
in your
mean.
shanty desert town. You know,
your father figure is about to die, but you managed to save him through the tutorial.
You're currently fighting a crab.
This game may come to pass at some point. Anyway, thank you for joining us in Toon Art Ghost Corner card time. Toon Ghost Art Corner. Hi.
All right, now let's circle back.
I guess we should talk about what happens in this episode because it's much less fun.
Toon World, though.
Well,
here's the
thing. We've talked about Toon World, and then we'll get back to talking about Toon World.
Yeah, we're going to get to keep talking about Toon World once we get to that part of the episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's start. Yugi and friends.
The Yugi gang plus Mai is...
She is sorry.
I'm sorry, Mars.
No. Hold on. And the reason why...
Has she not earned?
No, she has...
place?
No, she has earned it, but she's you know, she still considers herself an independent person, right?
She's the lone wolf of the group. It's okay.
She's the lone wolf of the group. That's such a funny sentence.
She will never admit that she is best pals with them, but she is.
Look, I'm saying...
Okay, you know what? I'll take that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that she would never admit that she's part of the Yugi gang, and so I'm respecting her, what she would...
Right.
What her wording would be.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, fair enough.
Now,
Yugi gang and Mai.
Yugi gang and
saunter
or Mai
to the historical Detroit.
Detroit?
What? My brain.
The historic
they're
Detroit
in Detroit.
castle?
Welcome to my mystical kingdom, Detroit.
Now, Ray, I have a quick question for you.
I don't know.
Why did you say Detroit instead of Mario?
I can't think. I'm thinking about Toon World. 10% of my brain is committed to Toon World now.
In the far off and distant land of Detroit.
Here's my thing right now, is that 10% of my brain is taken over by Fire Emblem, 20% of my brain is taken over by Toon World, and then like that's 30% of my brain power gone. Like I'm only here so much.
I know, and that's like, we barely use 1% of our brain already, so like...
Yeah.
Dear Mario, please come to Detroit. I've baked a cake for you.
I'm sorry, the historical Mario Castle.
In Detroit.
In Detroit.
Now in Detroit. Now open in Detroit. So they saunter up to the castle.
They do saunter.
And Yugi, Mai, and Joey combine their hands into a Triforce, and their star chips float into the sky, light up, and blast the door open and kill Chemo.
Did we watch the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, were you watching the Newgrounds version?
That's all interpretive, you know? This is my version.
This
is my Valentine.
This is a good episode. No, I like that Chemo, that is, was very resistant to anybody getting in that didn't have any, like, dueling gloves or whatever. But they just kind of went in anyways.
Well,
yeah.
And they closed the door very quickly.
Mai distracted him.
Mai punched him in the face with her bag.
Yeah.
That too.
I love Mai
could have knocked some teeth out.
Like, you know, like she quote unquote used her feminine wiles or whatever, but it was just like a half-second distraction of, like, you know, and she didn't even do anything. She was just like, oh.
She looked at Chemo, said, come on.
She made eye contact with him, and he was like, girls?
Yeah, basically.
And then she winked at Taya, Tristan, and Bakura to go inside.
And then they locked the door behind
behind
them, and it was fantastic.
And even though Chemo is the person who knows the combination to the door so he can open it for people,
there's a bar lock. They did.
Oh, that's true.
They had a bar
also,
lock.
Chemo doesn't have star chips.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, you're right.
He's not a duelist.
He can't go inside.
Yeah.
You have to sleep on the porch tonight, Chemo. You didn't earn enough star chips.
He can't break his own rules.
Like,
he has to stay outside until he earns enough star chips.
Every day, like, you know, Chemo's out there working like 12-hour shifts. And then, you know, has, like, during the rest of the day, is out there just trying to get some star chips, just trying to leech some star chips
just enough
off
to
people.
get,
just enough to get
his
inside
next
and get
meal.
to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Just to earn a hot meal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing, is that he does get cooped up in there, so he has to leave after he's gotten his 10 star chips, and he has to have 10 more to come back in.
Yeah, because the star chips just get eaten by the door.
Yeah.
So they get inside.
They do.
They do.
Oh, wait, I would just like to take a quick second. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, yeah.
I do want to take a quick second to call back to when he let Keith in, and he was super nice and cordial. And then these kids show up, and he's immediately like, "Y'all suck! Get out of here!"
There's no way you won star chips.
He looked at Ben and Keith and was like, "Oh yeah, same hat. Come on in. We're both terrible.
Evil.
True.
We're both the worst.
We both suck super bad. Get in here."
Speaking of Bandit Keith, he's here. I don't want to talk about
We don't care.
him.
He doesn't even do anything this episode. Whatever.
That's true. Croquet.
Well, we do have to talk about how Joey tries to get in a fist fight with him, and Bandit Keith blocks every punch, but every time he does, there's a goofy little fart noise when he catches the punches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know why that was there, but I
to
kind
prep
of...
us for Toon World.
Yeah.
I guess so. Like, Joey, like, threw punches at him, and Keith would just catch every punch, and it would just go... and
It's
make a little honk
because
sound, like a little, like, clown honk.
They didn't have enough Foley work. They didn't have any punching bags in the office that day, so
Yeah.
they
I
just
guess so.
decided to use a whoopee cushion.
I mean, bold.
Mm-hmm. It's daring. It's innovative. Croquet comes in and says, "Hello and welcome to the
Hello,
historic
Internet. Welcome
Mario
to Pegasus's Castle."
in Detroit, currently owned
It is-
by Pegasus.
It's nice to see him so confident after, like, all the scenes with him have just been Pegasus negging him, essentially.
Yeah.
Why are you so useless, Croquet? Why are you always the last one to know things?
job?
Why don't
But,
you
sir,
get me more
this is
cheese
my
and
job.
another comic book?
I'm trying to watch Funny Rabbit. Can you keep it down? I didn't say anything, sir. Oh my god!
Okay.
You made me miss the best part.
Okay.
Rewind the tape.
I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice. I'm putting in my Millennium 2 weeks notice.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real. Like, out of all of, like, the people that are on Team Pegasus, I feel like Croquet is the closest to being a good person.
Yeah, he's gonna leave. Yeah. He's gonna defect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He'll be the reason the heroes win.
Okay, let's
continue. I'm trying to think.
Alright, so the main thing that happens, because I can tell that we are just really itching to get back into Toon World.
We are, yes.
So, but this next part is important.
It's very important, so we do gotta talk about it. So, Pegasus is about to duel Seto Kaiba for the and you know, Kaiba wants to
honor of Grayskull.
For the honor of Grayskull, and Kaiba wants to save Mokuba's soul. And this is the first time where all of everybody on Team Yugi like actually has the realization of like, oh, Kaiba stole, or wait, what? Pegasus stole Mokuba's soul.
Oh, Mokuba empty? Soul gone?
This Mokuba empty, yeet?
Which it was really disturbing to watch the empty husk of Mokuba's body.
Yeah. No, you have to leave that in. That was so good.
I have to leave it in, but it sucked so bad.
No. It's fine.
This Mokuba empty?
Yeet?
Alright.
Oh, God.
Okay.
No, it was really disturbing to watch the empty husk of Mokuba get walked in, chained up to a bodyguard.
Yeah, so Kaiba is like, hey, Pegasus, we're gonna duel using my dual disc system, so you can really get a good scent of your tunes. And
he's like, sure thing, but that means you have to fight Mokuba's lifeless body.
Yeah, it'll be fine, you know. Mokuba will just duel for me, and I'll just tell him everything to do because he's an empty husk.
And Kaiba, having a heart, says no.
Yeah, Kaiba's like, nah, I think I'm good.
Fine, we'll do it your way, creep.
This ain't it, chief. That's what he says.
Yeah,
and then
it's
they
exactly
duel.
what he says. And then they duel. Okay, so this duel it's not even... It's, like, brutal, but it's also, like, Pegasus is just, like, at such a different level that it doesn't even feel like a serious thing.
No, not at all. It was just, Pegasus was walking around Kaiba the whole time.
Yeah, like...
And that's what it felt like.
Like, turn 1, Pegasus sets monster and a card. Kaiba is like, cool, I'll summon Rude Kaiser and I'll destroy your thing.
Yes, every time Kaiba gets, like, even every time Kaiba just does anything at all, Pegasus is like, oh no, I can't believe I'm gonna lose. Woe is me. Oh. He's being the worst.
Yeah.
Like I would throw the match just for how infuriating it is. I'm like, it's okay. Here's the thing, Pegasus, take my soul. I'm done here.
I really feel like Kaiba was like, every second was like on a hair's trigger of like just jumping across the arena and decking Pegasus in the face.
Aren't you ever tired of being nice? I can't finish that joke.
You can't finish the joke, but those who know will know.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, 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 you know. Oh, you know. Okay.
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know.
I think they know.
I think they might know.
Oh, you know.
You know, Pegasus.
And now that you know, I am going to take your soul and switch it with mine using the magical hats.
Switches his own soul with someone else. Does that mean that whoever he switches his soul with gets the Millennium Eye? They could do whatever they want with it? Such as switch souls back if they wanted to?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not a great plan, Pegasus.
Yeah.
At some point, Kaiba...
We can't all be winners!
Okay, wait. So at some point, Yugi's like, I have to help Kaiba as much as I can because he's doing this for family.
Yeah.
He's just like us.
Never does he tell Kaiba that Pegasus can see all of Kaiba's cards.
No, instead, Yugi says, you have to believe in the heart of the... you have to believe in the heart of the cards, Kaiba. And Kaiba's like, no. But then he does.
And he does a little too late. I think.
Little too late, but he does do it, and it was a very good moment.
He does it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
They even have like Mokuba pull the card with him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like they did in the first episode when Yugi did the thing with all of his friends.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, okay.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, hold on. What's your thing?
My thing is, okay, so there's 3 blue eyes. There were 4.
Mm-hmm.
Kaiba's one.
Yeah.
Mokuba's the other one. Who's the third and who's the dead blue eyes?
Oh, the third
Or
one...
is it someone we haven't met?
The third one is... Well, the third one was Pegasus.
Oh, it's Grandpa! Whoop.
The third one...
Can it be me?
The third one
No.
was Pegasus. It's not anymore.
Oh, I thought it...
We used to be bros, Kaiba.
Well, like, they do...
What happened?
They do... Pegasus does say in this episode, oh, we've known each other for a long time. Like, Pegasus is talking to Kaiba like he's an old friend.
That's true. And they do know each other. They've worked in business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Pegasus was the third Blue Eyes White Dragon, but now the third Blue Eyes White Dragon is empty.
Oh.
And the dead one was always empty.
There was just an extra one.
There was just an extra one, yeah.
Okay. So Kaiba summons the blue eyes with the heart of the card. Yeah?
That's not till next episode.
No. That's later.
No, Kaiba does try to summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon, but Pegasus activates Prophecy, which...
So it sounds like what his eyeball already does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be wrong.
Prophecy doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't.
No way this
No, it
exists.
doesn't, because if you look at the card, it looks like it was made in PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Like in
legitimately.
half a second.
Yeah.
Like, they made it with word art in
Yeah.
PowerPoint, and then they printed it out and they put it on a card.
And also it's called Prophecy and not something like that actually looks like what the card art would be.
Right.
Yeah.
So it just lets Pegasus try to guess the card that Kaiba is about to summon.
Yeah.
And if he gets it right...
Well, yeah. So it's not like picking a card name. It's like picking choosing whether it's going to be where the attack is going to be higher or lower to 2,000.
Right.
Which is, it's like, that's a true or false question. Like, that's not even, like, what are the consequences of guessing wrong?
There aren't none.
Like,
we didn't
exactly.
get
And
it's
here's,
silly.
And here's the thing, too. This card has only appeared in this episode.
Yeah, that sounds right.
We did it.
Yeah.
We found the anime only.
Yeah, we found this might be our most anime exclusive card. So we've had like one or two that are exclusive to the anime, but like they have shown up in other episodes.
Yeah.
But this one I think is maybe our most exclusive one yet. I guess the only way it could be
Just like the Crush card.
I guess the only way it could be more exclusive is if it didn't exist in the anime either. So
Mm-hmm. That just means it doesn't exist.
I know. That's what I'm saying, is that it was
Just like Toon Fair Olymp. Toon Fair Olymp is that exclusive.
Yeah.
Okay.
This doesn't exist, but I so wish it did.
All right, so yeah, Pegasus knows that Kaiba's gonna summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon because, I mean, he says in this episode, he can literally see through Kaiba's eyes. And also, like, not just see through his eyes, but see through his brain?
Maybe?
So this is further proof that accessibility options would be Pegasus's undoing, because there could be a really talented duelist that's blind, and they would wipe the floor with Pegasus.
They would.
They would end him.
Although
they would actually no, I take it back. Pegasus can see through people's minds.
Well, but here's the thing, though, right, about that, is that the cards, we've established that the cards don't have text.
So they definitely don't have Braille.
So they don't have Braille, but...
What if they only have Braille and that's why they don't have text?
But if
that's really good.
But if they don't have either, then a blind duelist would just be like they would, like, if they knew their deck that well, I mean, I don't know, maybe that would still work against Pegasus.
They have the game sense high ground. They do better than Kaiba did.
Yeah.
It's true.
We've talked about it a few times before. Literally just any accessibility options would just tear Pegasus to shreds.
Yeah.
That's why he's so ableist.
Also, just a fence anywhere would be just nice. Right? Just like a fence, literally anywhere.
Okay, like, why does he have a bottomless chasm in his castle? Can we talk about that?
It's because it's the
There's
historic
no rails.
Mario castle, and it's the mansion from the Boo. Boo.
It was just a
mansion.
big pit that Mario jumped over, and it was fine, but like...
And then you landed the water in the basement with the carousel. You know what I'm talking about. It's Big Boo's haunt.
It's big...
It is Big Boo's haunt.
Wait, hold on! I'm sorry, this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh lore anymore. Now you're talking straight up Mario lore Mario's Castle from Mario
This is
Land?
Mario's Castle.
Mario's Castle from Mario Land is the same place as Big Boo's Haunt?
No. What I'm saying is that Mario's Castle took inspiration from Big Boo's Haunt when Mario had that adventure in Super Mario 64.
Wait.
Now I'm confused.
Wait, Mario 64 takes place before Mario Land 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you not see the timeline I posted?
Which one is Mario Land 2?
It was on the Game Boy.
It's the one on the Game Boy.
Oh.
It's the one where Wario takes over.
Yeah.
It's the first time we see Wario.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Daisy?
Yes.
Well, the first,
Okay.
the first Mario Land, but not
Well,
the
the
second.
first one. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Daisy. Anyway, I've taken
Remember
us...
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, remember?
I've taken us too far. Let's come back. Rude Kaiser is summoned at some point.
That was the first monster Kaiba summoned. We've lost the plot so far.
Yeah. And then also Crush Card happens, and Sagi the Duck Clown makes an appearance.
Yeah. So
You're just naming things that happen.
Listen.
Kaiba tries to do the whole Crush Card thing that he tried to do to Yugi. And it works really well against Yugi, but since Kaiba can see everything that Kaiba... Wait, did I say Kaiba twice?
Pegasus can see everything that Kaiba does, so he's like, oh, I'm gonna raise Sagi's power.
I mean,
idiot.
I guess Kaiba can see everything that Kaiba does.
Oh my god, I can read my own mind.
He was too distracted.
I don't need a Millennium Eye to read my mind. You're a loser, Pegasus.
You're a loser.
I can do what you do.
Are you feeling sorry for yourself?
I can do what you can do without magic.
That's right, Kaiba. As long as you believe in yourself and read your own thoughts, you'll be able to beat Kaiba.
Oh my goodness.
Every character is Kaiba.
Goodness.
Every character is Kaiba.
I'm Kaiba, you're Kaiba, he's Kaiba. Are there any other Kaibas I should know about?
I'm Kaiba.
I'm Kaiba.
I'm Kaiba.
That's right, I'm also Kaiba.
We're
And
all
with the power
Kaiba
of
now.
friendship, us Kaibas are going to defeat you, Kaiba.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Oh no, what am I, Kaiba, going to do?
Just remember last episode, the emotional battle between Kaiba and Kaiba.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I mean the whole emotional arc from the very first episode when Kaiba beat Kaiba, and like
I know it was all leading up to
it
this.
was all leading up to this.
I really liked how Kaiba ad-libbed that lone wolf emotional journey she had, and then got taken by bigger Kaiba.
And then Pegasus plays Toon World, and then we're out of the bit, and we're continuing the
Yes, please. Also,
we're continuing the plot summary.
Also, wait, hold on. Here's the thing I wanted to talk about.
Talk about it.
He uses Toon World, but before he does it, he's like, Kaiba, do you know what I like?
Yeah.
Cartoons.
Do you like cartoons?
Do you like cartoons, Kaiba? Let me tell you about my favorite cartoon. And there's this whole animation about Funny Rabbit.
Yeah.
And it's very Roadrunner-esque and very Bugs Bunny, obviously.
Yeah, it's Funny Rabbit. Well, the show's just called Funny Rabbit, but he's talking about like Funny Rabbit, it's Funny Bunny.
Funny Bunny.
Funny
Bunny.
Bunny. And it's the pink rabbit from Kaiba's Sassy Computer.
Who does everything to avoid Rough McDog.
Right.
Which is a cop, which means Funny Bunny is anarchist propaganda.
Yes. Pegasus talks about Funny Bunny and then summons Toon World, and the biggest hints to Toon World have been the Hey Kaiba Rabbit and the Funny Rabbit comic.
Yeah.
And we're all just like, why is... And also Yugi saying, only somebody as sadistic or whatever as Pegasus would pull a prank like this. And it's all been leading up to Toon World.
Yeah.
It has.
It really has.
It's all little foreshadowings, and I thought it was very cute.
Yeah, and it culminates in the best slapping soundtrack in the entire universe.
Honestly.
And also, can I just say, the best animation we've seen in this show so far.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
The Toon monsters are horrifying to look
They
at.
really are.
Like,
love them.
Like Dark Rabbit was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Blue Eyes was cute.
I want
Toon
one.
Blue Eyes was cute, but the way it moved was purposefully so unsettling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it did everything it needed to do, and I'm just, like, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
So,
like, the animation for all that stuff was so good.
There's one thing that I want to say about Toon World now.
Is that it's the best.
Is that it's the best. So you talked about Dark Rabbit. Dark Rabbit was in last episode. It was a monster that Pegasus summoned and attacked with before Toon World was in play.
Yeah.
And what Toon World does in this duel,
it does what you want it to.
It does whatever he wants it to do.
Toon World lets my monsters dodge all of your attacks. That was inspired by Funny Bunny. Kinda.
Yeah. So,
they hide in the Toon World.
They hide in the Toon World book, so you can't hit them. And
you got a problem with cartoons.
Even when they're out of the book, they just squash and stretch out of the way.
They're so
wiggle out of the
stretchy.
way.
They're cartoons, Kaiba.
They're cartoons, Kaiba. Haven't you seen any cartoon? Well, that's the thing. We kind of do get a confirmation in this episode that Kaiba never watched cartoons.
He didn't have the privilege to. He was in an orphanage.
They don't have, as you all know, orphans aren't allowed to watch cartoons.
Yeah, that's
what they say about orphans.
That's what they say about orphans all the time. It's actually the law that orphans can't watch cartoons ever and are not allowed.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
otherwise, how will they have sad backstories?
Right. There's a bunch of Toon monsters happening, and we love it.
And Dark Rabbit attacks and destroys Kaiba's battle ox. We haven't been saying the cards that are on play right now, but
that's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
It's all about Toon World.
It's all about Toon World. This episode is just Pegasus clowning on Kaiba the entire time.
Welcome to Deck of Toon World.
Welcome to Deck of Toon World. And my apropos of nothing when Dark Rabbit appears again is just like instantly says, "Bad hair day."
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh god. I love you so much.
Delivery.
She said it so out of nowhere. You know that she thought of it like after the Dark Rabbit went away the first time. It's like, oh, I gotta sit on this one.
Yeah. She was like, dang, I can't believe I missed my chance. And then the dark hair came back,
and she's like,
the dark rabbit came back, and she was like, bad hair day. Oh my god, I did it.
No one says anything.
No one says
she's like,
thing.
Yeah. She in the back of her mind, she's like, oh my god, I can't believe nobody laughed. Oh my god. Really, like all of them were thinking in their head like that was the most clever thing I've ever heard. But the stakes are really high right now.
Well, that's the thing. Throughout this duel, it really does seem like Mai is like the least concerned of all of them.
Yeah.
Like, she was there, she watched the whole, like, Mocha's Buzz husk being chained up and heard all of this talk about the soul, and then after Mokuba was gone, and she didn't say anything about Mokuba, after Mokuba was gone, she was just like, wow, this is gonna be a cool duel.
Here's the thing, she was a game developer, she understands souls being taken away from people.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Kaiba sets another card. By the way, earlier Pegasus stole Blue Eyes White Dragon. I don't remember if we said that.
No, we didn't, but that happened.
I don't think we did, but I think it's fine.
He used Dragon Capture Jar, which does exactly what you think it does.
Well, that did happen, but it was later.
That was the second one.
That was the second
Wow,
dragon.
So how did he take the first one?
This is a callback to the first few episodes where none of us knew what was going on.
It was Prophecy.
It was Prophecy. We never finished talking about what Prophecy did.
No, he guessed it right. It had over 2,000 life points. Therefore, and then Pegasus gets the card.
Kaiba puts it down on the field, and then the tile spins so that the card goes underneath the table, and then it appears on Pegasus's side
within like a split second.
Yeah.
So
behold,
it must
my
have been
magical hats,
like a vacuum tube, like a card vacuum tube, just in between them. And then Pegasus just puts it in his hand. What? Okay. All right.
He's like, this is mine now.
And by the way, it's a Toon now. Okay.
I'm checking the retail value on eBay as we speak, Kaiba.
So fast forward after. That was pre-Toon World. Now we're post-Toon World.
Post-Toon World apocalypse. And now Blue Eyes White Dragon is adorable and terrifying, and I hate it and I love it so much.
Pegasus summons Blue Eyes White Dragon. It gets summoned into Toon World, and then I think I said summed, doesn't matter.
Yep.
And then pops back out as the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon.
And then all the stuff we talked about happened.
Yeah. It has
and then Kaiba's like, none of this is working.
This all sucks, Kaiba says. I hate this, he says.
This all sucks.
And Kaiba is like, all right, well, okay.
He does the Yugi strat of not looking at his deck.
Like, heart of the cards, I guess.
He's just like throws his hand down and is like, all right,
and he doesn't use another card from his hand for the rest of the game. No. He only plays from the deck.
Yeah, he just... Apparently, there's a whole Wikipedia page for this phenomenon. It's called top decking.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's a real thing that people can do in real life, or is it just a Yu-Gi-Oh
thing? It is a real thing, and apparently there are cards that are designed for it.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's interesting. Anyway.
I'm into that.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, yes, Kaiba starts... playing decks directly from... playing decks? What is wrong with our wording in this episode?
It's fine. It's fine. He starts playing cards from the top of his deck, and the first one he does.
Yeah.
He's top deck.
He top decks the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and it's a legitimately cool moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's very awesome.
Yeah, because, well, that was Kaiba's first Heart of the Cards moment of this episode.
Yeah.
And then it's Blue Eyes versus Toon Blue Eyes. And then
this is Pegasus is not phased at all. Actually, he actually does have a moment where he's like, what?
Because Heart of the Cards happened. And shock.
Yeah. And Blue Eyes White Dragon and Blue Eyes Toon Dragon have the exact same stats. However,
Toon Dragon can just wiggle and snake around.
Right, this is where Funny Bunny comes in. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm asynchronous
Funny Bunny came in earlier. You were right.
Yeah.
Well, this is where
he talks about Funny Bunny again.
Oh my god, my brain. You're right.
Pegasus has this whole thing of like, hey, did you ever watch cartoons? Because in cartoons, the cuddly characters never get hit. And like I think he says like in the 1,000 episodes of Funny Bunny, like he never got attacked.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, sure.
Which means that Pegasus can just say that and then just like none of his cards can get hit, I guess.
Yeah. The effect of it, so here's what's interesting is that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki for cards that have a different effect in the anime, they like write it out as if it was a real card. So they say for the anime effect, when this card is selected as an attack target, it can dodge the attack without being destroyed. At the end of your turn, you can hide this card in Toon World, where it cannot be selected as an attack target. And yeah, that's what is up with the Toon. It's just like, like Pegasus can't be attacked at all. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. I make the rules, idiot!
Yeah. Kaiba draws and activates, he top decks Shadow Spell, which immobilizes Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, decreases his attack by 700. Oh, by the way, hold on. It's there is one bit of important information. It's not important, but I do want to talk about it. Pegasus activates Shine Palace, which is another book. Sure, it's another thing that comes out of a book.
And it just makes his cards stronger,
his cards stronger, yeah. Also, we are bouncing all over this episode, but...
It's fine.
But when Blue Eyes Toon Dragon was summoned, Kaiba did say, "You've stripped him of his pride!" Which was just very funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Kaiba mobilizes the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, lowers the... going back to the thing I wanted to talk about. So when Shine Palace is activated, the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon has this fun animation where it flexes its biceps, which turn into volcanoes and erupt.
I thought it was kind of gross.
It was pretty gross.
I was pretty grossed out by that.
Yeah.
I was like, ew.
Yeah.
It was a little nasty.
Well, it was funny to see. Like when it happened, it was very like cartoony and nasty and stuff. But then, like, you know, obviously when cartoon physics happen, they're never directly referenced, but Maya's like, I don't know what biceps exploding into volcanoes means, but this seems like bad news. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I mean, it is bad news. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was.
It was. Pegasus now draws the Dragon Capture Jar. activates Blue Eyes White Dragon to beat the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. I don't know why we're so scared of this episode, but you're dealing with it. You're already 50 minutes into the episode.
He shot a laser at Toon Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Blue Eyes White Dragon exploded into like little triangles. Yeah. It was very interesting, but you know, it's like you've seen this character super animated in like every scene so far, but then when it dies, it just it's a still frame of it exploding into tiny triangles.
Okay.
And then Blue Eyes White Dragon gets slurped.
Blue Eyes White Dragon, Pegasus captures another Blue Eyes, and Kaiba's like, dang. And then Pegasus is like, hey, I'm going to summon the Dragon Piper. And everyone knows what the Dragon Piper means. It means I'm going to summon the Blue Eyes again and turn him into a Toon. And Kaiba's like, hey, whatever. I'll go ahead and destroy the Dragon Piper. No biggie. And Pegasus is like, okay, well, guess what? I've got a card, and it's called Doppelganger, and Mars is gonna look up if this is real. Nope.
It doesn't seem like, I was gonna say, like, there is a card called Copycat.
There's a card called Copycat, right? Which is very similar. There is also a card called Mimicat, which has the same art, so it is similar. But the actual card, special summons monsters from your opponent's graveyard. Anyway, so Pegasus activates Doppelganger to copy the effect of Kaiba's Crush card, which is still on the field because he couldn't activate it earlier. And it infects the Dragon Piper. The Swordstalker destroys the Dragon Piper, activating Crush card, which destroys Swordstalker and every monster that Kaiba has in his deck.
Because all his monsters have over 1,200 life points.
And then there's
he doesn't have any weak cards, which is interesting.
Yeah. Now it is,
I think.
It is interesting. It is also strange because I think earlier in the episode, Kaiba was trying to do the Soggy the Dark Clown trick, which I guess is his only monster that has less than 1,500 attack. But in the anime, they're like, you can't act like Pegasus does a card that gives Soggy the Dark Clown a bunch of attacks, so it's too strong for the Crush card. Yeah. But it only gives it up to 1,200 when the max is 1,500, but they still act like it can't do it. Oh well.
I thought 1,200.
No, I'm looking at it. It's 1,500, and very strange.
We've got your number, Yu-Gi-Oh.
We've got your
You hecked up.
Whatever.
And then Kaiba loses because he can't use any cards.
Yeah, he can't use any cards, and we actually see that he's like rummaged through his deck and thrown out all of the monster cards.
Yep.
Which, like, he's just like, I think really at this point just sort of doing whatever with his deck.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair. Pegasus probably let him because he just liked watching him, agonize over it.
Yeah. And then Kaiba's like, all right, literally the only card that I can activate is Reborn the Monster, so I guess I'll revive Soggy the Dark Clown, and that's what I got.
And then Kaiba's a sad clown.
And then Pegasus says, it's your last turn and you're summoning a clown. And it was,
I'll make a clown out of you, Kaiba boy.
Very fun. Pegasus summoned Bakuri Box, which, it's real. And destroys Soggy the Dark Clown. And Kaiba doesn't lose because his life points are gone. He loses because his deck is empty.
Oh, yeah. Dang.
Yeah. So, that's the duel.
Yeah, it was a very humiliating defeat, too. And then Kaiba gets his soul stolen.
Yeah, and then Kaiba does get his soul stolen, is the thing.
And Pegasus is like, teach this shallow husk how to wash dishes or something. I'm a smelly little man.
Now,
I had to avoid saying swears, so that's what you get. And then Yugi, Yugi, transforms purely to intimidate Pegasus. Like, he doesn't even, he's not even dueling. He just transforms to be like, Pegasus, your reign of terror will come to an end.
Yeah, and this is notable, too, because it's the first time he's transformed since the duel with Kaiba.
Yeah.
But it's outside of a duel.
And it's just like, hey, I hate you.
I'm after you next.
I hate you so much, Pegasus.
You're a smelly little man, Pegasus.
You're a smelly little man, Pegasus. Yeah.
And then Pegasus, ooh, and the episode ends.
Oh no!
I'm a smelly little man.
I'm a smelly little man. Whatever am I going to do?
Now, how do we solve a problem like
Maria?
That's the big question. Yes, thank you. That's the question. How do we solve Toon World?
I'm gonna listen to the theme song again.
Now,
okay.
So here's the thing about Toon World, right? I think as it is in the anime, if Kaiba had a card that was a trap card that destroyed spell cards, I think that would work to get rid of Toon World.
Yeah. There's got to be something like that, right?
There's certainly something
We've
like
seen
that.
it. Yeah. I feel like we've seen that.
Yeah. So, like, there are strategies against Toon World, but, like...
But how's Yugi gonna do it?
Well, how is Yugi gonna do it? And also, like...
Is it gonna be Yugi?
It is such an overwhelming strategy alongside Pegasus's Millennium Eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what really got me about this episode, is that, like they could have done anything. Because Pegasus has a Millennium Eye, he can see everybody's moves before they happen, so he's gonna have no problem winning. So you don't expect to see, like, that many twists and turns, but, like, everything about this was just wild. And in the best way. Like they didn't have to do what they did with Toon World and, like, this crazy strat where he captures the blue eyes white dragons and turns them into bugsbunny.com.
Yeah.
But he does.
Yeah, because I feel like, with Pegasus, well, not only was Pegasus's deck, like, built around the Millennium Eye in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But also, like, with the Millennium Eye, he really could have used just about any deck, and there were probably decks that he could have used that would have beaten Kaiba way faster.
Yeah.
And Pegasus has access to every card in the game. He also invented a couple cards for this deck, I think. But, like, he could have done anything.
Yeah.
But he said at the beginning of the episode, like, Kaiba, there is, you only care about winning through strength, but breaking somebody's spirit is way more effective, or something like that. And he is...
And that's how you know I'm a smelly little man.
He's a smelly little man, and like, that's what he's doing. He is messing with Kaiba. He is playing with him. He knows he's gonna win, so he's just having fun, which is wild.
It's scary.
Yeah, it is scary.
Full clowning.
Yeah.
Because our heroes are up against that.
Yeah, but, like, Pegasus also is like, hey, don't forget, Yugi, there are still other rounds of the tournament that you have to do. And I feel like everyone should just be like, what are we can't...
You just took souls.
We can't keep doing a tournament. Like things are different. Like, okay.
Skip the tournament arc. You just stole souls.
Yeah, just go up to Pegasus and punch him in the face.
Use my bag, deck him in the face.
Deck him in the friendship.
Deck of friendship him in the face.
Alright, that's our time, folks. Thank you so much for having us.
I mean, do we have anything?
Sorry, I'm still in Toon World.
Sorry, yeah, what'd you say, Mars?
Yeah, I don't know. This episode, like, really did a really good job of showing why Pegasus is intimidating.
Yeah. And it's not just the Millennium Eye. He has, like, this sort of, like, childish entitlement to, like, just breaking people's spirits.
Yeah, and I also find it funny. There was another line. There were a lot of actually really good lines in the second episode. One of my favorites is Pegasus saying, like, he's going on this whole funny bunny speech or whatever, and Kaiba says, enough with your games, we're playing it, we're playing a duel. And it's just like, hey, Kaiba,
duel is game.
Duel is the game.
Duel is game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bad game with souls on the line.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, right? Like,
it's not a fun times game, it's a bad times game, but it's a game.
That's the thing, though, right? Is like, that's a bit unfair, because
this ain't heckin' Mario Kart.
The scenario is, oh my god, if Pegasus played Mario Kart.
He does.
I mean, he does, right? But if Duelist Kingdom was a Mario Kart tournament, this would be a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
I mean Rose Gold Peach.
Okay, listen.
I mean,
She's the best character. Don't at me.
Hey, don't compare me to Pegasus. I also main Rose Gold Peach.
I wasn't comparing you to Pegasus. You can have a similar main.
I know. I was doing a goof. It was a goof, Marble.
I'm sorry. You sounded really offended. I was like worried. I was like, I'm sorry.
I only have one tone of voice. All right. So,
which one of us gets to play Rose Gold Peach? I want to do it. We'll duel for it.
Duel for it.
We'll duel for it. Come on.
And while they were dueling, everybody else played the game, Mario Kart. Mm-hmm. That was the trick.
Croquet, come here!
Master Pegasuses.
We have a review, Croquet, and I am too tired to read it. Will you do it for me?
Croquet, I've ate too much cheese. I'm going to take a nap. You take care of this.
All right. Well, okay. I don't normally get to do things, so I'm gracious for the opportunity, Mr. Pegasuses.
Oh my God! Just get it over.
I'm already sleeping.
This review comes from Leviathi. Wait, no, A-N, Leviathan.
Leviathan?
With underscores in between all the letters. And they say, it's a 5-star review, and they say, this one's on you. I'm slipping a little bit into Roz.
As we all do from time to time.
Y'all are single-handedly responsible for getting me back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. And for that, I shall have your souls in a shadow game. Prepare yourself. Actually, I'm supposed to be babysitting for Martha next door, so maybe later. Prepare yourself for tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 by the Wendy's. I don't know where this is going. Then I shall claim your souls for my own.
Also, congrats to Marvel for quitting her job. I wish you all the best.
Name, time, and place. I'll see you at the Wendy's, jerkwad. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. No dual monsters. Just fists.
No, don't stoop your level down.
Put him up. Let me at him.
It's not. It's just.
It wasn't me. It wasn't. I didn't say those words.
It's okay.
I didn't say those words, Pegasus.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go watch some funny rap.
I've already queued you up on your favorite episode, Pegasus.
Thank you. And did you bring my juice box?
Yes, the juice box.
I might have drank it already. I'll get you another one.
I will throttle you!
Hey, out of the bit. Thank you very much, Leviathan, for that review.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And thank you for the well wishes.
I hope you didn't mind us.
Sincerely.
I hope you didn't mind us doing a bit the entire time while we read your review.
I'm sure. I think it's expected at this point that we're all clowns.
There's some sort of bit happening at any given moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. It's been pretty cool. I've only been not working for 2 days, and it's been a tremendous relief on my mental health. Which, do you mind if I
go ahead? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, for anybody who hasn't heard in the previous Shadzo realms, I recently quit my job and am now making content as a full-time job. And it's like a huge leap for me. I've had like this very, very wonderful outpouring of support, and so I just want to take some time to talk about the avenues in which folks can support me if they would like to do so. So I am on Twitch. That I would say that's my primary social media platform at this point. So that's where the majority of my income comes from. And there's lots of ways you can support me via Twitch. There's regular just donations. There are like Twitch bits and subscriptions, like all of those equate to actual income for me. So if you want to support me through that, it's always appreciated. I also have my commissions open, including character art, and I also do commissions for Twitch layouts. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can send me an email at sweetestskull@gmail.com, and then obviously I'm on Twitter at MarbleCantus. That's Marble Cantus. And all of the links to all of the stuff that you can support me at, including my Twitch and my commissions, and all of that's there. So I also have a Patreon. If that's something you want to do, that's at patreon.com/sweetestskull, and there's a link to that on my Twitter as well. So that's I'd like to thank everybody who's been supporting me thus far. It's meant a whole lot, and it's made such an extreme difference for me. So, yeah, I appreciate.
I think our hand has been played. Thank you so much for listening to Deck of Friendship. If you enjoyed the show, it would really be cool if you left us a rating on iTunes, and it would also be really cool if you shared it with a friend, someone who's not into Yu-Gi-Oh, someone who is into Yu-Gi-Oh, someone who has no idea.
Will be into Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Apparently we've gotten people into Yu-Gi-Oh, which is wild to me, but it's very cool. So it would just be very cool if you shared it with a friend. And if you want to reach out to us, you can find us on Twitter at Friendship Deck or at deckofriendshippod@gmail.com. We genuinely really love it when people send us like Yu-Gi-Oh related things on there. It's very cool. And our turn is over. It's your move. Help! I'm being sapped into Toon World.
Well, I guess we'll solve this next time.
Hello, it's me, Toon Maz.
And it's me, Toon Marble.
Oh, how did I get myself into this